This is a story of a small business known as Franklin's Fruit Tea. Join me as I tell the story of their tea-rific journey. In the South, people love some sweet tea. But what's better than sweet tea? You guessed it, fruit tea, duh! Fruit tea is extremely popular in Tennessee. A classic fruit tea will consist of brewed tea and citrus-type fruits like oranges, lemons, and sometimes pineapples. Fruit tea can be found on the menu at locally owned restaurants and Nashville hot chicken joints. If you're invited to a Tennessee party, it's almost a guarantee that fruit tea will be in the punch bowl. Now, where were we? Yes, Franklin's Fruit Tea. Jermell Franklin came to the Middle Tennessee area to play football on scholarship. It was during his time in college when he was introduced to the beloved Tennessee drink. Jermell always had a passion for making drinks, even as a child. So to save money, he began crafting his own fruit tea. His very first creation, known today as Liquid Gold, is a traditional fruit tea which is made with black tea, oranges, and lemons. And it's this soulfully delicious drink that will later be the spark to start this business. Years later, Jermell would marry his beautiful wife, Myleka, who had a passion for entrepreneurship. She noticed his in-laws loved his fruit tea and demanded Jermell make large batches for every holiday. Adding to those requests, friends would ask to purchase Jermell's fruit tea for their holidays and events. It was then the two of them got the idea, we should share our fruit tea with the world. For Jermell's upcoming birthday, his family wanted to get him a special gift. In a local store, they found a portable bar and thought it would make a great gift for Jermell to launch the business. Jermell was a bit confused about his gift. He didn't really understand what the portable bar would be used for. He told his family that he thought he'd be getting a pair of Jordans for his birthday. Jermell crafted more flavors for variety and with the help of his family set out for their first day of business at a local event. The family was tea-lighted when the crowd loved it. They nearly sold completely out. Jermell was on a roll, so he created another bestseller, Mango Peach Fruit Tea. For the next few years, the family went out to various events to spread their small batch artisan drinks with the community. They needed a better way to serve their premium beverages, so they introduced their first mobile fruit tea bar, which they proudly named Queen Latifah. This mobile bar would prove to be instrumental in spreading the word about Franklin's Fruit Tea, creating fun community events, as well as helping with community efforts such as the tornado cleanup in North Nashville. With the mission to bottle and resell their fruit teas, they set out to get approval from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture and were approved. With a new determination, the family set out to introduce retailers to their beverages. With the support of several local convenience stores, their customers were excited to be able to get their favorite fruit tea on demand. With the word spreading about their tea-licious beverages, they were able to land their first local grocery store. They started off with a small space, but after selling out within a day, they were given a much larger refrigerated section. Then more locations and even more locations were added. For the first time, they won the Ruthie's Award for Best Fruit Tea. The state of Tennessee got its first fruit tea store, The Drinkery, which is Franklin's Fruit Tea's artisan beverage kitchen. In celebration, they threw a party, and the whole community came out to support. The media was excited, and articles about the grand opening lined several local papers. Now that Franklin's Fruit Tea had a brick-and-mortar store, they were able to find additional ways to get their drinks to customers. They added a cooler trailer named Tiny Tea to help transport bottles. With the mission of Franklin's Fruit Tea to serve the world premium artisan beverages that bring joy to the soul, the business has been focused on creating a variety of flavors. A very special store to Jermell was the market right on the Middle Tennessee State University campus. The tea had made a full circle back to where it was first created. As the demand grew, so did the need for a second mobile bar, and Royal Tea was introduced. Royal Tea set out to quench the thirst of Nashville and all of Middle Tennessee. As awareness of the small business grew, so did the requests for access to their beverages. Franklin's Fruit Tea was delighted to become a Kroger vendor, first starting with just 2 Kroger stores, then increasing to over 10 stores and still growing. And it should come to no surprise that Franklin's Fruit Tea was the winner yet again of the Ruthie Awards for 2022 for Favorite Fruit Tea. They are also recognized as a Pick Tennessee product and for being minority certified. The small business makes community outreach a priority. You will find them hosting events and festivals or participating and supporting other events around the state. They launched a 501c3 nonprofit to promote diversity and inclusion while supporting local small businesses through events. Podcasts, business meetups, various speaking events, and donations to charity is how the small business spends its free time. They really do put the tea in community. Keep a lookout for Franklin's Fruit Tea as they set out to accomplish their vision to be a worldwide brand favored for crafting premium Tennessee-style beverages that spread joy worldwide. And this small business grew happily ever after. The end.